Hi, I wanted to give another way of working through question 3E on worksheet 5, which was the unit conversion, which asked you to go from 20 milligrams per litre into whatever that is in kilograms per metre cubed. So in the question, I tell you that 1 litre is 10 to the minus 3 metres cubed, so these are both volumes. And I also tell you that 1 milligram is 10 to the minus 6 kilograms. And in another video, I go through this sort of very logical method of showing you how if we give these unit conversions units themselves, we can work through this and we get something that looks a bit like this. So I can do this very quickly. You can see in the other video, 20 micrograms per litre multiplied by 10 to the 3 litres per metre cubed, so we've inverted that, multiplied by 10 to the minus 6 kilograms per milligram, excuse me, and so these milligrams cancel out, the litres cancel out, and you're left with 20 times 10 to the 3 times 10 to the minus 6 kilograms per metre cubed, and then when you do that all out, you get 20 times 10 to the minus 3 kilograms per meter cubed. Okay, so that's an extremely quick way. Please look at the other video to go and see how I've done that. But the idea is that there's a logic in giving the unit conversions themselves units, so you can see how things cancel out to get where you want to go. But I know some people didn't like that, so I want to show a different way of thinking about it. So if we start again, let's think we've got our 20 milligrams per litre, and we want to go to whatever that is in kilograms per metre cubed. And now we know what the answer is because it's 20 times 10 to the minus 3. So we could think about this in a different way. We could think about, well, what actually have we got here? 20 milligrams a litre. So you could think of this if you've done chemistry or something similar. You can think of that as 20 milligrams of a substance dissolved in a litre. And then we're going to convert that into a different volume and a different unit for our volume and a different unit for our mass. So I tell you that 1 litre is 10 to the minus 3 meters cubed, or 1 litre is 1,000th of a meter cubed. We can turn that on its head and we can say that 1 meter cubed is equal to 1,000 litres. Okay. So if 1 litre is 1,000th of a metre cubed, then we know that a litre is smaller than a metre cubed. So therefore we know that this is the way the unit conversion is going to go. But these two things are telling us the same thing. So 1 metre cubed is 1,000 litres. So up here we're going from 20 milligrams of whatever dissolved in a litre, say, and we want to know how much would be dissolved in a metre cubed. So we can imagine this as well, if you want to think about this visually. We've got our litre of substance, and then we want to know how much would be in 1,000 litres, which equals 1 metre cubed. Okay, so I know that's not to scale, but that's what we're doing. So if we've got 20 milligrams in this, then we're going to have 1,000 times 20 milligrams in something that's 1,000 times bigger. So 1 litre going to 1,000 litres, which is the same as 1 metre cubed. So we can do the first bit of the unit conversion just by kind of thinking like that. This is more of a, what does this all mean physically, I suppose. So if we've got 20 milligrams per litre, and then we times that by 1,000, that gives us 20 times 10 to the 3 milligrams. We're still in milligrams, I've not done anything with that, per metre cubed, or 20,000 milligrams in a metre cubed. Okay, so let's just write that out as well. So that's 20,000 milligrams in a metre cubed. And now all we've got to do is convert 20,000 milligrams into whatever that is in kilograms. So 20,000 milligrams, we know that 1 milligram is a millionth of a kilogram. So we need to convert this from milligrams into kilograms, we need to divide it by 1,000,000. So there are 1 million of these in a kilogram. If this was 1 million milligrams, then it would be the same as 1 kilogram, but it's not. It's 20,000 milligrams. So we still divide it by 1 million. So we've got 20,000 milligrams per meter cubed. Let's do that sum. So 20,000, which is 20 times 10 to the 3. Then we're going to divide it by 1 million, which is the same as multiplying by 10 to the minus 6. That then gives us 23 minus 6 times 10 to the minus 3 kilograms per meter cubed. Okay, so we've come out with exactly the same answer as we did with the other way, with working through giving ourselves units for the unit conversions and thinking how all those units cancel out. This is kind of a more, I suppose, physical, grounded way, and you might be more comfortable in thinking of this way. Both ways are correct, just go with the one that works for you.